Brothers and sisters of the light, fellow starseeds and way showers, I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with another message from my dear friend Galaxygirl, and this is from an amazing, powerful goddess, a protector of Antarctica. Her name is Irinehalla, and this is for October 8th, 2023. And here she begins. Irinehalla, goddess of light, wind, and sea, speak. I have been presiding over your Antarctica for eons, since the last great shift that covered the tropical places with ice. I preside as protector over them, and it is now time for their unveiling, just as it is almost time for your own. You are creators in form. You are vastly powerful. You are strong, brave to come to such a world at such a time. We all honor you. I, Irinehalla, speak on the wind, on the waves of the Antarctic. Much has been hidden that will be revealed. The time is coming where all will see clearly, for there will be no more illusions. Under the ice are marvels, mysteries, and magic. Just as there are these things within you, you are only scratching the surface of what you are, of who you are. I, Irinehalla, see clearly with ancient eyes that have seen civilizations gone by. I see through the depths and waves of time, of great changes. I was high priestess in Lemuria. After that embodiment, I chose my goddess form, presiding over the hidden wonders of the Antarctic as protector, as transmuter. My winds transmute the anger on the surface. My waves do the same. There is calm in the depths. There are wonders of the deep. Your scientists from many countries come to my realm and study. They each think they have the greatest treasure trove of secrets for their own alliances. Flash freezing occurred during the Ice Age, and many marvels have been fully well preserved. There are giants. There are technologies that have been hidden from you. Technologies alone that could cure and stabilize your Earth. Could cure famine through weather manipulation for the betterment of all. Many of these wonders have been maligned from their original intent. That too will come out. Gaia is to be treasured. Many of those, such as me, are protectors of the realm, of her realm. You too are protectors of her, of the great cause. I, Irinehalla, goddess of the cold, forgotten places, where humans see wastelands, I see wonder. There is much hidden beneath the ice fields. There are many wonders too numerous to name. Gaia herself is a catacomb planet of hidden wonders, of worlds within worlds, lands and realms within lands and realms. Many planets are such in that their civilizations dwell within. Gaia is no different. There will be more planetary shifting. Just as the hearts of humankind shift, so too will Gaia shift. And there will be hardship and joy with this. Joy knowing that the change is upon you. Joy knowing that your prophecies are true. Joy knowing that you are on your path. I, Irinehalla, have cold hands and a warm heart, as you say on your realm. I love humanity. I love Gaia, which is why I have aided in protection of balancing and, most importantly, of transmutation of her turmoils at the South Pole. There are many of us who serve in this capacity. Much more sentient life surrounds you than you were told to believe. All things have consciousness in various degrees. The sylphs cleanse the wind. The nymphs Cleanse the water and fill it with joy and purity. The elementals hone the land with the gnomes, the sprites, the dryads. All original creations breathe infinite potential, life force and love for their planetary mother. There have been invasions, modifications, manipulations, which are not of which I speak. Those are what are coming to the light. There is much light here. In the warmer months, it is all light. We have been in the dark, and now we are coming into the light, just as humanity is coming into their realization of who they are. Do not fear the discoveries that are to be relayed. It should be a great relief to humanity to know that they are not alone in the universe, that they are not the most advanced and they do not have all the answers. Humanity will be required to accept this. When one is humble, they are ripe for learning. It is time to open to more learning of past truths that you will remember. It is time to remember. Remember, the ice and dark are all about perception. The darkness cannot exist in the presence of the light. I am showing this one ice caving, how vital the battery packs of the flashlights are, and how dark it is without the light, and how stunningly beautiful it is when the light glistens on the crystals. There are wonders in ice that are beyond words. Wonders and beauties abound in my realm. There is much to be discovered and discussed among the people. The leaders already know, which is why it is so quarantined off from the world. In the ice caves, there are times when the leader will turn off the lights so that those adventurers may experience the dark. If they are still insecure, it is a moment of peace, almost womb-like, where one is brought into the fold of Creator. It is the energy of the void from which all creation springs. You are Creator beings, you have been told, and yet I do think it seems that you do not understand the power of these words, of the embodiment of these words. You are starlight in form. You are sparks of Creator in form. As such, you are creating a new world, humanity. Human collective, you are turning on all the lights and looking in all of the dark places and seeing with new eyes. The processing of the material will be challenging for many. It is not easy to realize and accept you have been greatly fooled for so long. And yet, you are the rescue team. I, Irinehalla, am speaking. I hold the energies for the South Pole. My sister holds the energies for the North Pole. This creates spinal stability for Gaia. We have served in this capacity since Lemuria fell. We are serving in our own way, just as you are serving. I transmute with my presence. I breathe love and light into the crystals of ice and earth, the wind, the rain. The storms are filled with source light. This balances Gaia and keeps her poles more stable. They have been wobbling. There is planetary instability currently, for she is undergoing the shift. You know this as you feel it. The sun is unnaturally bright, just as it is prior to a massive emission, and all things are lining up, source-driven, creation-driven, love-driven. Children, be at peace. The world is topsy-turvy and will continue to be this way for a time, but not for all time, never for all time. There is always hope. You are never alone. The whales that swim in my icy waters travel in pods. You need to find your people, your pods. Find your pods, beloved ones of the deep that are bringing light to the dark places. It is time for the ground crew to find each other. When you shine your lights, others will see it and find you more easily. There are many secrets that are about to unfold. There are giants. There are many ships. There are civilizations on your world that have been here longer than you, and these are good things. It is good to know the truth, to see it, to feel it, and to advance it. It is your time to create, to explore the inner depths of yourselves, of your own being, and you will find tremendous strength there in the depths. I know. I have seen it. We are one. We all serve Gaia and Source in our own way. The clock is ticking. You have heard this. It is still true. I, Irinehalla, embrace you with the warmth of 1,000 hearts and place a cool, gentle breeze at your back, propelling you further along your journey. Be at peace. Do not let others write your story for you. Steer your own ship. Shine your own light. Speak your own truth and see a new world unfold. I am Irinehalla. My dear friends, instead of telling you how powerful this message is and how I get all emotional when I'm reading it, I have a request for all of you, the true light bringers, the true light bearers, the gods and goddesses of this day and age. Galaxygirl herself, not the goddess that we've been speaking of, asked me to help Gaia out at this critical time. As mentioned in the message, the planet is wobbling, and Galaxygirl says, Julie, we are to be the bridge between these goddesses and anchor the light where we are. It will stabilize Gaia. And then she says perhaps we could suggest this after the message. If we all offer ourselves as conduits for peace, it will help the grid. She is really wobbling. Tell people to invite their angels in the meditation. So as a first ever request to me from Galaxygirl, for all of you, please consider doing this. This message is indeed far too long to post in the Show More section, but YouTube now does have transcriptions available immediately. And for those of you who are Galaxygirl fans, please let me remind you that she has her own YouTube channel now, Galaxygirl_messages. Please consider going over to that channel and liking and subscribing it and sending it to your friends. We began working together in 2017 and we were doing dragons and fairies and whales. And now we're doing archangelic collectives and messages from powerful goddesses such as we had today. I don't know why, but this beautiful Irinehalla really speaks to me. It's my honor to be able to be the voice of her for these few short moments. Thank you all so much for listening.